Hey y'all. Okay, now I don't know how many of y'all have seen this or heard about this, but let's see, this was published last night? Okay, I didn't see this till earlier this morning. It was like, I don't know, probably like 9 o'clock this morning is when I saw it. Um, but there is something crazy and very suspicious going on in the Dominican Republic. Okay, this is the fifth person to die. This woman right here, she is the fifth person to die in the Dominican this year. All right. And not just die, but mysteriously die. There's something not right about this. There's something very odd. Okay. She's the third person that has died at the same hotel out of the five. Out of the five people that have died this year, three of them were at the same hotel. What are the chances of that happening? And they're saying that she supposedly had a heart attack, and the other two people, I don't really remember exactly what it was, but it was something like they just quit breathing or lost breath or something. I'm not sure. It'll say it in the video when we play that. Okay? But it says another American tourist has mysteriously died while on vacation in the Dominican Republic. The latest victim in the popular tourist destination, a New York City mother. That's now a half a dozen deaths in the past year. It's crazy. See, Alice Gaynor spoke to the woman's son who is desperately searching for answers amid his grief. Leyla Cox of Staten Island was on a solo birthday trip to the Dominican when she passed away this Monday. Okay, which is, do y'all remember, I did a video about a young woman, I don't, well, she was my age, okay, 38, alright? Now, she had gone to the Dominican for the same thing. She went on a solo birthday trip, went out there, met up with like her sister-in-law or something, but then she ended up dying she got killed at the Airbnb. Okay, same scenario. Solo birthday trip in the Dominican. I didn't realize how much of an impact she made in New York until she passed away. And that just shows how much of a bright light she was, and now it's forever extinguished in this world, her son, Will Cox, said. Now, this is Leyla right here, okay? 53 years old, beautiful, full of life, celebrating her birthday, and this is what happens. The 53-year-old only son got the news when the U.S. Embassy in the D.R. called him to tell him she died of a heart attack. I do not believe it was of natural causes. I truly believe if she was anywhere else in the world besides the Dominican, she would be alive right now, and we wouldn't be having this conversation, the grieving 25-year-old declared. Cox joins a growing list of Americans who have passed away while in the Caribbean country over the last year. Among those five, a Pennsylvania woman and a couple from Maryland, all three died at the same resort. Now, see, isn't that strange to y'all? So, I'm sorry. You know what? She's the fourth person to die. Or maybe, let's see. Among those five, a Pennsylvania woman and a couple from Maryland all died at the same resort. So, I don't know if they're saying they died at the same resort as her, or if those three died at their own same resort, together. So I don't know. Y'all help me clarify that. If you know the answers to that, please let me know in the comments. Preliminary autopsies released by Dominican authorities say they all had fluid in their lungs and respiratory failure. Toxicology reports are not yet available. Of course they're not. And one lady, they said they weren't even going to do a toxicology test to I forgot what the reason was. Something like it cost too much or something like that. Something of that nature. Basically, she died of natural causes and no toxicology test needs to be done. Okay, so right here it says Robert Wallace's family said he quickly became sick and died after drinking a scotch from the minibar at a different hotel. Nearly 2 months later, his family still doesn't have answers. Leyla Cox was staying at another hotel. Okay, so she was staying at a hotel. This man right here, Robert Wallace, he was staying at a completely different hotel. And then these three people right here were staying at the same one, and they're the one that died. Okay, I mean, they died at the same hotel. Okay, so that clears up that confusion. Her son said he was told there would be no toxicology report because her autopsy showed no red flags, and the toxicology machine was broken. Okay, so it was her. I thought it was another one of the people that had passed away. Okay, so it was her. So all of a sudden the toxicology machine's broken and can't do it because the machine's just never going to get fixed? I mean, that's a stupid excuse. Before Cox's death, the U.S. Embassy in the D.R. said in a statement it had no indication of any connection between the previous deaths. Of course they're going to say that. The Ministry of Tourism there said the investigations are in progress. I'm going to miss my mother. I'm not ready to lose my mom, and I would do anything to get her back. And nothing I can do will get her back. And I just hope for some answers. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. He added that he can't properly grieve until he knows for sure why his mother died. Cox told CBS Alice Gaynor that his mother traveled a lot and this was her third trip to the Dominican Republic. A spokesman for the U.S. State Department says it's closely monitoring the police investigation in Punta Cana regarding Leyla Cox's cause of death. What? Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. My son was telling me something. Okay, so here I'm gonna play this this video right here from the news. I mean, it's just sad. You know, it's very sad. I mean, it's sad. Okay, because this man has lost his mom unexpectedly. She goes on her birthday. She's supposed to be coming back. He gets a phone call, and he's never like he said, he's never going to see his mother again. There's nothing he can do to bring her back. It's done. You know, so now he has to live for the rest of his life without his mom. You know, all of her other loved ones, have lost a friend, family member, what have you. Okay. You know, so it's sad. But then it's scary. You know, it'll make us not want to go on vacation places. Because, people want to go to these nice, beautiful, tropical islands and, nice beaches and stuff and want to go see things and just enjoy the world and see what's out there. Can't even do that because you go on vacation and you never come home. It's scary. All right, let me play this for y'all.
Only son, 25. Leyla Cox of Staten Island was on a solo birthday trip to the Dominican Republic when she passed away this past Monday.
What a bright light she was, and now it's forever extinguished in this world.
Layla's only son, 25-year-old Will Cox, got the news when the U.S. Embassy in the D.R. called him to tell him she died of a heart attack.
I do not believe it was of natural causes. I truly believe if she was anywhere else in the world, Republic, she'd be alive right now, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Cox joins a growing list of Americans who have passed away while in the Caribbean country in the last year, including these 5, most recently this Pennsylvania woman and a couple from Maryland. All 3 died at the same resort. Preliminary autopsies released by Dominican authorities say they all had fluid in their lungs and respiratory failure. Toxicology reports are not yet available. Robert Wallace's family says he quickly became sick and died after drinking a scotch from the minibar at a different hotel. Nearly 2 months later, his doesn't have answers. Leyla Cox was staying at another hotel. Her son says he was told there would be no toxicology report because her autopsy showed no red flags and that the toxicology machine was broken. Before Cox's death, the U.S. Embassy in the Dominican Republic said in a statement it had no indication of any connection between the previous deaths. The Ministry of Tourism there says investigations are in progress.
And I just hope for some answers.
He says he can't properly begin to grieve until he knows for sure why she died. Alice Gaynor, CBS 2 News.
It's just so sad. You know, it's terrible. So y'all leave your
53-year-old Leyla
comments and
Cox of
feedback
Staten
below.
Island was on
My
a
prayers
solo
go out to
birthday
this
trip to the
family,
Dominican
you
Republic
know, and
when she
especially
passed
to this
away this
son.
past Monday.
You know,
What a bright
it's
light she was, and now
it's
it's
so
forever
sad.
extinguished in this
You know,
world.
he's the only
Layla's only
child. He
son,
doesn't have any
25.
siblings to fall on to. You know, that's his mom's only kid. She goes for her
Following
birthday,
breaking
perfectly
news in the
healthy
Hudson
woman,
River tonight, where a swim.
and never coming back. That's a hard thing to swallow right there. You know. So y'all leave your comments and feedback below. If y'all would like to send me anything, you can do so in my email, or you can add me on Facebook and send whatever you like through there. If y'all have not subscribed to my other channel, please click on the link down below, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Till the next time I talk to y'all, have a wonderful day, and I love y'all. And happy early Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Love all y'all.